How to split a data frame string column into two columns. I have a data frame with one string column and I'd like to split it into two string columns, with one column header as fips and the other row. My data frame DF looks like this. I do not know how to use df.row.str column to achieve my goal of splitting the row cell. I can use df fips equals hello to add a new column and populate it with hello. Any ideas?
There might be a better way, but this here's one approach.
TL, Doctor version. For the simple case of, I have a text column with a delimiter and I want two columns. The simplest solution is, you must use expand equals true if your strings have a non-uniform number of splits and you want none to replace the missing values. Notice how, in either case, the .list method is not necessary. Neither is zip. In detail, Andy Hayden's solution is most excellent in demonstrating the power of the str.extract method. But for a simple split over a known separator, like splitting by dashes or splitting by whitespace, the .str.split method is enough one. It operates on a column, series, of strings, and returns a column, series, of lists. One, if you're unsure what the first two parameters of .str.split do, I recommend the docs for the plain Python version of the method. But how do you go from a column containing two element lists to two columns, each containing the respective element of the lists? Well, we need to take a closer look at the .str attribute of a column. It's a magical object that is used to collect methods that treat each element in a column as a string, and then apply the respective method in each element as efficient as possible. But it also has an indexing interface for getting each element of a string by its index. Of course, this indexing interface of .str doesn't really care if each element it's indexing is actually a string, as long as it can be indexed, so then, it's a simple matter of taking advantage of the Python tuple unpacking of iterables to do. Of course, getting a data frame out of splitting a column of strings is so useful that the .str.split method can do it for you with the expand equals true parameter. So, another way of accomplishing what we wanted is to do. The expand equals true version, although longer, has a distinct advantage over the tuple unpacking method. Tuple unpacking doesn't deal well with splits of different lengths. But expand equals true handles it nicely by placing none in the columns for which there aren't enough splits.
To explain the somewhat long regex. Matches the 5 digits, \d, and names them fips. The next part does either, vertical bar, one of two things. Matches any number, of capital letters or spaces, AZ, and names this state before the end of the string, $. Or matches anything else, then, a comma and a space then, matches the 2-digit state underscore code before the end of the string, $. In the example, note that the first 2 rows hit the state, leaving nan in the county and state underscore code columns, whilst the last 3 hit the county, state underscore code, leaving nan in the state column.
If you'd like to see more, press and consider subscribing.